Fantasy football players you must start in week 3. At quarterback, give me Dak Prescott. This game is going to be an absolute shootout. Both teams have terrible pass defenses. The Bears allow 28.6 fantasy points per game to quarterbacks, which is the most. Goff just threw for 334 yards against the Bears, and Dak is coming off a 361-yard passing game. Dak has plenty of weapons to throw to, and Jalen Johnson is expected to miss the game. At running back, it's Jordan Mason. Aaron Jones just went on IR, and it is Mason's time to shine. He is in line for a massive workload against the Bengals defense that allows 26.1 fantasy points per game to running backs, which is the third most in the NFL. With the backup quarterback playing, they could end up just controlling the clock and keeping the ball away from the Bengals. At wide receiver, Rome Odunze. He is currently the wide receiver 4 in fantasy and could end up being the wide receiver 1 overall by the end of this week. Like we talked about with Dak, this game is going to be an absolute shootout. The Cowboys are allowing 38.2 fantasy points per game to wide receivers, which is the 4th most in the NFL, and DaRon Bland is not expected to play. Odunze is also tied for 1st in touchdowns and 6th in targets in the NFL. At tight end, we got the waiver wire hero, Juwan Johnson. The Seahawks are sticklers against wide receivers, but they allow the most fantasy points per game to tight ends. Juwan leads all tight ends in targets and is the tight end 2 on the season so far. He is averaging almost 16 fantasy points per game, and the offense could run through him this week, and he could absolutely have an overall tight end 1 finish.